Hello my friends, this is David Laroche. Today I would like to answer the question of 16 about your environment and how you can manage your environment when you are decided to change and you are involved about your evolution. It's clear when you are dedicated for your evolution, maybe your environment, your friends, your family, the people you know are not understanding what is happening about you. I can remember a friend many years ago who told me I was preferring you before your change. I would like to give you 5 tips, 5 things to manage those circumstances. In this video, I will help you to embrace your environment and grow and keep moving no matter what. Okay? So, the first thing to understand is to have to know your priorities, because it's not about you. People are not criticizing you or rejecting you about you. They are doing that about themselves. So when you understand that if someone says, I was preferring you before, it's because your change is reflecting something inside them. So maybe the best way to give them a gift is to change, because you are provoking something inside them, because you are daring to be maybe who they wanted to be. And the key is to focus on what do you want more than what you don't want. I know that you don't want to be rejected by the people you love, but the key is, what do you want? And are you willing to pay the price for that? You will be rejected. So if you are decided to choose the evolution process, the road of evolution, you will be rejected, and you have to understand that maybe it's not for the long run. Maybe they will be rejected. They will reject you at the beginning. You have to understand that in every of my coaching, usually the husband or the wife are hating me because I'm helping her wife or her husband to change. And at the beginning, our limbic system is rejecting the change. But you know, every people in the planet works in the same way. When you can see results, you start to change your mind. So each time it's the same story. The husband start to have results in his life, start to be happy, start to be listening, and the other person starts to say, okay, why not? It's good. So 16, if you are rejected by your environment, it's just about your results. Start to be happy when you are rejected. Start to smile. Start to express happiness. Start to create your life. Start to empower not only your life but the people you love, and you will see a difference. But before that, know your priorities and keep moving and to your dream. At the end of the story, the people you love will say, it was great and it's inspiring, and maybe some of them will leave, but it's not your friend, it's not the people you love. So be willing to be rejected and go achieve your priorities, go achieve your dreams, okay? Second thing is, understand that rejection is a part of the process. You cannot be a light without putting some light on the shadow. So when you are a source of inspiration, when you start to be inspired, when you start to be you are putting some light on the shadow of other people. So maybe your mother is rejecting you not about you, but because you are doing some things that inside her she wants to do the same. And also she has a limbic system, and our limbic system are rejecting the change. So continue to change, continue to smile, continue to breathe, continue to be successful in your life, and one day your mother will say, I understand now, what do you do? But don't wait for the approval to be yourself. You have to understand that it's about her need. She has needs, and if you understand her needs and you start to fulfill her needs, she will change. It's the same story. Okay? Third thing is to be willing to lose them. I don't know the end of the story, but you have to choose. Be willing to lose a part of your environment. I know it's hard. Some of my friends, I stopped to meet them. Some of them stopped to call me. But you have to make a choice. If you want to have the life you want, you have to have an environment who are supporting you to be who you want to be. Okay? So be willing to lose them. That don't mean that you will lose them, but be willing to lose them, or at least for a moment. Okay? The next thing is create an inspiring environment. You need to have both. You need to keep a part of your environment, and you need to create an inspiring environment who will support you to change and will help you to grow. And the last thing I would like to give you and tell you is love them the way they are and inspire them. Some of the people you love in your environment, you love them so much. So maybe the key is to see them a little bit less, but when you are with them, you are so inspiring and so aligned that your alignment will change something inside them. Okay, so evolution is a great way to see who in your life will be with you in the future, and you will have rejection. So a part of your environment will be destroyed, and a new part will come, and there is people that you will be able to inspire. But before that, love them the way they are, because no matter if they say I was preferring you before, I love you so much the way you are perfect, and I understand. And when you were saying that that I were better before, what did you love before? And you start to ask questions and start to see the true needs. The needs is not that you are like before. What they want to say to you is there is something in the previous part of yourself that they were loving. So identify the need and find a way to fulfill it. And if you don't want to fulfill this need, it's maybe because it's not the time to continue the relationship. But if you love the person, start to do that. Start to fulfill the need and just ask questions and understand that it's not easy to live with someone who is moving fast, who is growing. So a good exercise could be to see the circumstance in the opposite view, in the eyes of the person, and it's not easy to live with someone who are growing fast. Okay, so 5 things to answer your question. I hope that it's answering a very important question. A lot of people are struggling with their environment, but just to understand that you don't have to leave your environment, it's just a choice. What you have to understand is more that your environment will create your belief and will create your life. So if you want to have the life of you want, just understand that the more you will have an environment to support you, the more it will help you. But also you need chaos and support, you need order and disorder. So you need changes in your life. And if you have those person in your life now, it's maybe to understand something inside you and to love yourself. So your mother in this example is helping you to love yourself and believe in you no matter what. She's helping you to develop your internal reference. That means that you know how to decide no matter the circumstances. So we need both of that. We need an inspiring environment to help you to have the energy, but we need also a part of our environment who are challenging ourselves to be able to understand who we are and love ourselves. So just embrace the people and just understand that you will lose them, maybe or not, maybe, we don't know, and focus on your dream and let's see what will happen. We don't know what will happen. Okay, so tomorrow we will see how to take a decision. It will be a very important video, but before of that, I advise you to take the time to enjoy your life. And if you are decided to grow, it's so amazing. This life is so amazing. So click on the like button and share the video, and let's grow together. Thank you very much and see you soon.